Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Captain of Industry. I'm 7-Foot Dust Bunny, and today we are looking very much at our coal supply, which is not quite doing things how I would like it to be going, and the second, which is just generally our supply of copper, which is being hit really hard. I want this to fill in as quickly as possible because I'm thinking we're going to be ending up putting another copper foundry over here, which would be something I would like to do. Though I've sort of come up with a strange idea, and I don't know if this works, but to actually put a last layer here as soil. Because I'm assuming if I put one tile deep's worth of soil over this entire area, it will become grass, and I could use it for growing in the future. I don't know if that's true, but I'm thinking of trying it. So I guess we're gonna find out. I'm gonna up the speed a bit. Yes, loose supply of coal is a problem. And it may in fact cause power issues in the not too distant future. I have put some extra transporters on this coal area here, which is digging just the final dregs of coal here. So transporters are going around, but we're not exactly flush with coal. And I am trying desperately to get this completed, which needs the copper, which is why I've been looking at the copper off camera, because we were running out of copper. Now we're running out of coal to smelt that copper to produce the actual components to make the level 3 components. So yeah, it's all getting a bit tight here at the moment. So that's being built. That one needs to be assigned over here. I'm actually going to unassign one of the small excavators. I'll probably reassign it up here for now, because I think it needs to be assigned up there, and possibly a couple of extra transporters, because that seems to be one of the major issues, is just transporting the coal to where we need it to be, just to keep us going for now. So I'm going to keep this running for a little bit. I mean, this is disappearing nicely, but yeah, this mound of dirt and another mound of dirt over here will be something I'll probably hit quite hard to finish this off. I mean, at the moment we do have quite a bit of mining going on here, just bringing dirt in. The only place dumping dirt is this one here. Everywhere else is not dumping dirt. So anyway, I'm going to let it run for a little bit, and I'll bring you back. Okay, well, I've been letting the game run for 10 minutes, and we're not researching at the moment either, but actually, I'm less concerned about that. The issue is still really electronics, because it's just not getting coal. Now, I've even reintroduced the burners down here to help supplement the coal supply. I need to get some more transport, I think, running up here to get things going a little quicker. Which I keep tweaking to get hopefully more transport of coal down. I of course could have been mining this patch out further, but we are where we are now. I'm not going to go back on that. I have also on the map tweaked the coal up to 3 times. I could go up to 4 times, but it leaves me short of workers and does leave me a net negative unity, or it did. Doesn't anymore, but that's mainly because I've basically taken all the Unity boosts off the copper, because there's no point in Unity boosting something that hasn't got the resources to run. So that doesn't seem unreasonable. So hopefully the growth will get here just naturally. I'm not going to chase extra growth. I'm just going to let it be. I might actually put another set of houses down, depending on what the houses use. Housing 2 uses, yeah, that uses parts 2. So I will, I've got no parts 2 because they're all being used. So what I'll do is I'll put that down, but the moment I will pause it. Because our major issue is this. This is going to have to move up the priority stack. Not as high as keeping the power up over here, but without the coal here on this stack, we're in trouble. So I'm going to again leave running for a little while longer as I try and get this stack running again, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we've done loading cargo for the mine, which is going to be key for us, because at the moment this is what's now bringing the coal in. We've actually got a load of coal in, and upgrading the mine is going to be absolutely essential for our way forward, I think, because at the moment we're burning a lot of resources just trying to get the coal sorted. So I'm not sure how much difference it's going to make when we deliver this and how much it's going to grow by. So we'll have a look once that gets up and running. At the moment this is 180 per 60 seconds. So we'll see how much difference that makes. I mean, there's a lot of coal here. I mean, it says there's quite a few years left at the current rate, so we should be alright. But never say never. Now, yeah, we're still capped out on vegetables and stuff like that, but I feel as we start to grow this, that will become less and less of a thing. But it is something to be aware of temporarily. I have a few boosts on here at the moment, just really to boost up the plates enough to get plenty of plates going for these electronics systems to keep operating. I'm not burning research right at this moment in time. I wanted to produce some more trucks because we're very busy, but we are out of glass. And at the moment, the only thing I can exchange for glass is level 3 parts. And that's not going to happen because I'm going to need to donate these because I want chickens. Okay, so now that gives us another couple of things to bring up, but this burns our Unity. Now, do we need this much oil at the moment? Let's check, because if we're full on oil, we're not full on oil, we're I mean, I'm gonna try bringing it down by 1 and see how we do. I obviously have our buffer tanks, but we're now filling up here. So let's try bringing this down by 1 to try and balance this off. I mean, upgrading that is extremely expensive again. So I'd rather not, and I'd rather take the coal at the moment. I'd rather spend the Unity and things on the coal, because the coal is what I really need. See, we're almost already out. The boat has basically gone again. which is fine. I mean, the boat being gone again is actually a good sign, because it means the boat is coming back with more coal very shortly. I mean, we're not out of coal now, we're doing alright. But ultimately, I don't actually want to churn through all of this. If I've got to dig this out, I'm going to be sad, but I might have to. In fact, I need to put the tree choppy do there as well. At the moment there's a choppy do going on over here. But yeah. I'm not satisfied with how fast that's going. But with coal gone, our immediate problem is averted. And we can look at something else that's coming up on our needs, and that is something our last research was, which was glass. Our last research on the list here. Why does this all look like we haven't researched it? Have we like lost all? They changed the way this works, so is it? Yeah. I mean, it's grey now, it's done. Oh, hang on. Copper refinement 2. Have I missed this? I must have missed this. Copper refinement 2. This could use some sulfur. Impure copper. Copper 24. Hang on a cotton picking blah 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 second. At the moment we're putting in 48 and getting out 39 with water. And that's with the boost on. We were putting in 24 and getting out 19.5. But this will actually be an increase in efficiency if we can change this over to acid. So what do we need to make acid? I'm assuming sulfur. So that in itself is something we ought to look at, because yeah, that should be going through. I won't be able to look at that just yet, but glass I need to look at, and yes, that acid situation I need to look at. So glass making, so I need the mixer and a glass maker. So glass maker, you need molten glass. Blast furnace takes glass mix and coal, of course it does. Why wouldn't it take coal? Because everything bloody takes coal. And interestingly, do I start now getting glass from the recycling? Is the output of recycling now glass? Or, you know, is it going to start getting backed up here with some glass? There's no glass on there. So I'm guessing no at the moment, because it doesn't seem to have that as an option. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know why that's gone down. That should be being kept full, with this one being priority. Anyway, yes, glass. Make glass. So let's see if we can actually do this in the planning mode for once, and actually see if I can do this properly. So let's not worry about storage. Let's look at, first of all, I need mixer, which I can't find anywhere. Mixer, right. I need a mixer. I'm just going to chuck it down here, and I'm going to work it out in a minute. So, mixer. Making, I mean, you could use acid. If you used acid, you use salt, limestone, the same, but you produce more glass mixture. So that's my preferred, and I have sulfur to burn, let's be honest. So using the acid, not a terrible plan. And that's fairly simple. That does 48. So where is the... Then I need a blast furnace. So I'm literally just gonna sketch this out kind of like this. A blast furnace, which you would want 2 of. So you're gonna need 2 of those for 1 of those. This is just me sketching things out at the moment. And then glass maker, you're gonna want, yeah, 1 to 1 there. So that's fine. Okay, so 1 to 1 there. So that's just how that's gonna pan out right now. And that I might build over here because we already have limestone. We have some coal, which we'll need for the furnaces. We can bring sand over. I mean, we have sand here. We could probably bring some down because we don't actually need all that sand. We only use a very small amount of that sand. And salt we'll have to just bring over. And right now, I'm thinking of getting rid of that ramp. Yeah. That would seem to work to me. I mean, I might keep a ramp. I'll put the mixer over here. But I'm thinking to get rid of it actually, because I'll bring the thing around that way. We'll have a look at that as I build it. So acid I need to figure out how to make. So refinement to acid. How do I make acid? Sulfur processing. So liquid dump acid, yeah. Sulfur and water in a mixer makes acid, makes 36 acid. Okay, this requires 12 acid. And this is going to require, if I bring this in, I don't know how much acid. So let's see, will it tell me? 6 acid. So I figure the best place actually to make this, I mean, do I just pipe the water all the way over? I could do. I mean, ooh, hang on, why? How are we out of water here? How are we out of water here? You have brine. Well, is this not set to brine? This is not set to brine. This should be set to brine. Better? Better. That is actually a major issue, which could well have been giving us problems which I didn't realize we were having. So yeah, that should now have this processing rapidly, which should start bringing us some water in over here. That might have been its own problem there. Let's just see how this is getting on a second, keep an eye on it. It seems to be doing okay. I mean, how much is this using? As a 48 per second, but we shouldn't actually be using all of that. And this is producing, yeah, in excess. So we should actually be building some up, unless I'm scooting some off to go elsewhere, which is quite possible with me and I just haven't noticed where it's going. There's some, in fact, return water coming that way. So I don't know why we're not, in fact, building water up here. We should be. we are now starting to build water up. My fear is if I put acid on here without adding more capability, we're going to have a problem. Unfortunately, the brine is dumping off now fairly rapidly. But yeah, I mean, how much water are we talking that consumes? If I was going back to the mixer over here, how much water are we talking about that's consuming? 30 every 60 seconds. And how much are we getting here? I'm not sure we're getting 30 every 60 seconds. Okay. So my thoughts here are actually to increase this up slightly and see if we can, how much draw are we getting here? I mean, this pulls up 108 and that uses actually 60. So that doesn't even pull up enough. I'd have to put another one of these on. Tell you what, I'm thinking I just copy this and build a copy of it somewhere else and deal with that. I think that's the way to go. So let's take literally a copy of this setup and we'll try and build it like over here if we can. Like that. That'll do fine. Perfect. Yep. Build it there. So we're going to build it there. And I'm going to use that to bring water probably all the way up here and over, as weird as it seems. I'm going to pipe it halfway across the map. I mean, this is one of the things, like transporting water seems like a painful idea to me. Or of course, we've got a bunch of water here. I mean, we're barely using any of this groundwater. So we could use that and make sulfur here and pipe it in. I think that's what we're gonna do. That's in planning mode, so that can stay in planning mode for now. Okay, so this one is gonna be a mixer. Yeah, we're gonna do it over here, but we need to flip it, I think, and rotate it. I'm gonna do it like there, I think. And this one, I'm gonna copy that one and also paste it here. Then we'll go from there. Right, this one's going to do acid, which is going to change its output slightly. So what does that leave us with? We're going to need to pipe across water. Acid is coming out of here. This one we need to demolish a second, and then we're going to recopy this, but we're going to flip it and rotate it. And what we'll do is we'll put the acid directly in here with surplus going off into a tank. So this is going to output 36 acid. So we're going to put this over here like so. actually, let's do it like this, with a pipe balancer, if you don't mind, going right there. And I'm actually going to priority output. I'm not even going to bother priority outputting. That'll be just in case I need to tag something else on there later. But I'm going to stick what is technically known as a big ass storage. No, not that big. That seems overkill for acid. Let's stick just a couple of these on. That is wrong. Yes, get rid of that one, please. There we go, that one. And I'll grab a second one of those, and I'll pipe that up. Okay. So this is going to take sulfur. There is no sulfur required for this, so that's fine. Sand is going to come that way as well anyway, so this one is going to be U-shaped conveyor. Yeah, you're going this way, and you're going to go here to here to here, and sand is going to come down through here and around, and we'll worry about the rest in a minute. Okay, so that's fine. We want now a tank for sulfur, which will be a large 2 right here. You are going to be storing sulfur, my man, and you will be transport belting that with, oh, did I do U-shaped conveyor 2 there? No, I didn't. U-shaped conveyor 1 is fine, so that one straight into there. And that should be enough for that to produce acid. The only thing we are missing there is going to be literally water, which we'll be getting from right next door. So let's pipe this up. Where's the relative pipe? That one across to there. Perfect, lovely, jubbly. Right, this one, which is running sulfur, we're going to tell it to keep it like partially full anyway. These will figure out what they're storing because they won't have a lot of choice. So that seems fine. So for now, let's start by unpausing all of that and let that get on and build. We're going to need salt storage right here. We've already got salt being made, which we did a few episodes ago. So salt storage can go there. Sand. Sand I'm going to run down here. Sure, that way will be fine. That way. That way. Oh, of course. Okay, fine. That is not what I wanted, really. That's a pain. Just go that far for now, and then let me figure out this. So there is no byproduct here. This is just outputting the glass mix. So back to trucks, we'll put another small ramp here which is not ideal. But I'll put another small ramp here. And then we'll connect this one up that way and go down through here. Yeah, around here and in there. Lovely. Yep, perfect. So this one, we're then going to copy these, and I'm sure this is going to be a bit tight here. Not quite sure how we're going to run this, or whether... No, we're not going to run it like that. I mean, I could always move that, but no. Let's just delete a couple of these first. Delete. Wish I could. Can I delete the boulder? No. Worth a try though. Right. Blast furnace. Blast furnace, where were you? Here. Okay. So these are going to need coal, which we need to bring over. So we're going to need to bring one in and copy it and probably put it there. This is going to be very tight. I am not in love with how I've done this. Yeah, not my favorite layout job I've done right here. Right, so this is going to be making glass. And at the moment, I'm not going to worry about bringing the other glass in, because that doesn't seem to be a problem. We're not backing up on glass at all, so we'll worry about that later when we suddenly discover that's a problem in about 5 episodes time or something. So this will now come over and probably go up to there and around to there. This one will come up to here, I expect, over like that and around to there. This one will come on the corner and go up to here, and then we'll put one here which should be able to go over. No? Maybe? Possibly? Maybe not. Okay. Wow, that is not what I wanted to do. Let's say, can you go over at the high level and then come in that way? Okay, slightly different to what I had in mind. What if you go up there? And does that work? I mean, not really, but what I'm probably going to do there to make that look a bit better is actually delete this bit through here, delete this bit through there, and then I can do it the other way around. I can go from here and you can go to there, and that will all be much better looking. Yep, wonderful. Now, glass. How close can I get these? And do I end up just moving this over a notch to make it all fit? I think I will end up moving this over a notch. There's going to be slag from both by the looks of it, because there seems to be slag as a byproduct from here, as well as slag as a byproduct from here. So that's going to be quite a bit of slag. But I think we can bring the slag over here. We'll bring the steam back this way and back around here and put the exhaust vent there. So I don't think that will be a problem, because we'll put a smokestack there. And for example, this pipe I'm literally just going to turn around here, and then this one I will turn around to there. Problem solved. This I think is the bare minimum. So I think I'm going to have to delete that. And for now I will quick deliver that one. And at least that will provide a route over. I mean, you know, vehicles were cutting through there, but going that way is not the end of the world anyway. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And then I'll delete these, copy this one, which will go right here. And glass, molten glass, so we want molten channel going there to there, molten channel there to there, because that's going to output 24, it requires 24, not a problem. Then U-shaped conveyor slag going this way. I don't know, probably into a storage unit over here somewhere. This one joining as well. This one joining in there. And this one probably going up a level and joining in there. I think that will allow me to bring the glass out, if I've got that right. So storage wise, I mean, I'm very tempted to put the slag over here, just because, I mean, I'm probably not going to build anything else there for now. So storage there and a storage here. And yeah, this is not going to be a long-term solution, I think, because this is very ass about face. So how much slag are we producing? 6, 9. That shouldn't saturate a belt, I don't think. I'm not actually 100% sure what saturates a belt, but I don't think that will saturate a belt. And there we go. And there we have glass. Look, we have our acid, which means, for example, this is now going to get deleted. And this is going to get deleted. And this is going to get emptied. And these are going to switch to acid. And oddly, we are backed up. We are backed up. What are we? How? When did this happen? Okay. Fluid storage full. Well, don't worry about it. We'll find a use for the water shortly, and that will probably be because mine tower has no designations available. Hopefully. At the moment we don't seem to be panic running out of coal, so I'm gonna turn you boys off and we'll see what happens here. How are we doing on coal? Coal is looking pretty good actually, so that is good news. Okay, so with that in mind, let's have a look here at I'm gonna start loading. Which one have we got here? Which settlement is that? Material for which settlement? So I need to increase population with that settlement. I wouldn't mind doing this one, but that's out of my league at the moment. Let's start with that one. So if I said start loading, that's quite a small amount, and it's just going to grab that straight away, and we'll be able to go and deliver that. I need to take this off pause. Yeah. And yeah. I don't know how sensitive this tool is, whether it pauses, unpauses, and repauses the same things, which would be somewhat annoying. So I don't know how sensitive that tool is. We'll see what happens here. But that will also start using up a bunch of things. But yeah, cargo will be getting done. Now, while this meet will make us extremely busy, oh, I've cancelled, I shouldn't have cancelled. While this will start making us extremely busy at the moment, we know we're busy. We've unassigned our trucks, which are apparently all empty. Have we not unassigned our trucks? No, we haven't. Let's unassign our trucks. That will help with the busy situation. Go, my friends, go, go, go. Right, you are going to be sulfur. No, you're not going to be sulfur. You are going to be salt. That's right, salt. I'd forgotten what you were then for a second. You're going to be salt. And the trucks will go get the salt. And did I give you a recipe? I did. Good. Did I give you a recipe? I did. Good. And you? Did I give you a recipe? You've already got a default recipe. You will be stuck on being glass. And you will be slag. And you are going to be keep empty, please. Okay. Yes, the trucks are extremely busy. But I have just unleashed all those other trucks, which means we're going to have trucks bombing around like madmen here. And this is filling up lovely. Absolutely lovely. Faster than I expected. So what I would like to do here, and I'm assuming I can, but I mean this might fill up some storages as well of concrete and steel plate and things like that as I start getting rid of all this wall. So you might find that storages for things like that are full as well. Like these are saying there's nowhere to put it. There's nowhere to put it. But that's fine. We'll figure it out. Alright, so it says cancel, but it says, oh, all required cargo loaded. Sorry, okay, then let's, nope, all required cargo loaded. For which one? For this one? No. This is all required cargo loaded. Then why can't I deliver? Oh, deliver cargo, sorry, couldn't see the button. So, ship is off and underway with delivered cargo. Now we could start thinking about upgrades to other things. Quartz. Quartz, we're not really using a lot of quartz at the moment. Where is the quartz mine? The quartz mine is here. But in the short term, I'm not against, you know, actually doing this just to get it done. I mean, we've got the resources right now, so let's do that. And that will pull through and make things get moving and clear some of these backlogs as well, because we'll suddenly start taking a whole shed ton of these parts. So suddenly we'll see things start moving. So, yeah, glass, we've already got some glass. Why are you... Is something not right here? Is this not connected properly? Okay, let me just check if this isn't if this is perhaps not connected properly. I don't know. Let's just fast deliver that with Unity or something and see if that's no. Okay, and that is slag. So oh, is that cause, oh, I know why, because I've actually selected the wrong thing. There we go, that's why. Okay, so this is now working at speed. This is now going along. These are now getting cleared, which is lovely. Now, as for what's going to happen with this water, I don't know. This is empty, however, so I should be able to now switch this to acid and turn this the other way and tell it to keep it full. This will then switch over to being that. I'm hoping that's going to work. Whether I need to purge these, I don't know. But let's see what happens. Alright. Okay, why are we dropping stuff off here now? I'm dropping the acid off directly. So really, that should be off. And this pipe is empty, has nothing in it. This requires acid. So what is currently going on here? Oh, right, I have a logistics thing here. How do I break the logistics thing? Because that is not right. No. Let me just have a look at this a second. Okay. Right click to remove. There we go. So we can remove those logistics routes, and that should change that to acid. And I could import route from the acid. And hopefully that will then do the trick. I don't know. Let's see. Yay! Working. Excellent. So that will actually improve the efficiency of our copper. I'm going to remove the boosts for now, so as we can start banking back up some Unity. Hopefully that won't be a problem for the time being. But yeah, this should actually help boost our production there anyway, because we're actually producing significantly more copper. And this is all steaming along nicely. Right, with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time. Thanks a lot.